Sometimes when you knit in the round, you have to start in the center, and you want a nice tight little center so that it looks like your stitches really grow from a center point. So you want to start with the tail of your yarn to the right, and you're just going to make a loop with that tail crossing in the front. But you're going to start with your crochet hook. So you've got that cross there. What you're going to do is reach underneath and grab your working yarn and pull it to the front. And then yarn over your hook and pull it through that loop. Now this gets a little loosey-goosey and wonky, so let me show that to you again. So there's your tail to the right. You're just going to make a loop where that tail crosses to the front, and then using your crochet hook, you'll reach through that loop and grab your working yarn, bring it through the loop, and then yarn over and pull through that loop. See how everything's really loosey-goosey right now? You can pull the tail and you can pull the loop, and that helps to tighten everything up. So that's one stitch, and you repeat that process for however many stitches you need. Typically it's around 8. So reach into the loop, grab your working yarn and bring it up, grab that working yarn again and just pull it through the loop that you made. That's 2 stitches. Bring up a loop, yarn over and pull through that one loop. There's 3 stitches. So you can continue that process until you've made as many stitches as you need. Let's say we need 8. There's 6. 7. 8. Okay. Now you can just transfer those onto a knitting needle. If you have a smooth crochet hook like this, you can slide them off the back right onto a knitting needle. If you don't, what you can do is just turn the crochet hook so that the throat is up, turn it around this way, and then you can lift those stitches up and over the hook part, and they don't get caught as you transfer them onto your needle. So now you have all these great stitches on your needle. You'll need to split these stitches because these can't be worked in the round. And when I'm working with double points, I like to just put them on 2 double points to start. So the very first stitch we cast on is now here. The last stitch that we cast on is here, but they're still really loose. This is the magic of Emily Ocker circular cast on. Now I just pull this tail, and that loop that holds everything together disappears and pulls them all together. See that? It's gone. There's no center. So now you can begin to knit. Now all of these stitches are actually twisted, so the front of the stitch is on the back of the needle. So when you work your first round, remember that you need to work through the back loop of your knitting. And then you can work these however you would normally work. If you're working on 2 circulars or magic loop, then you can just go from here. If you're working on double points, you need to start transferring these onto all 4 needles. So there's the first 2 on one needle, then I can go to the next one. I like to use a hook that's actually smaller than the needle size I'm going to use, because if you use one that's bigger, then these stitches are really loose and they can cause your needles to slip out of them as you try and work, and that can be really frustrating. So use a hook size that's at least the same size as your needles, if not a size smaller. And that's it. Once you've transferred all of your stitches onto your double points, if you're working with double points, then you just keep going as your pattern is written. If you're working magic loop or 2 circulars, then you're all set.